Not too many companies are reporting increases in sales these days, but it seems there is growth in one industry.
Gun sales are up.
As the Dow drops and the economy tanks, gun sales are up. Way up. Are people buying guns afraid bad times might turn desperate? We went to Hoffman's Gun Center to get some answers. Their sales are up 25% and the numbers are only getting higher. So what kind of guns are they selling? Well, everything from the basic handgun to the semi-automatic rifle. How fast are they selling? So fast that there's a waiting line for the training classes.
This is awesome news. Criminals do not get their weapons from gun dealers. This means that the law-abiding citizens are arming themselves. Some fear that an economic meltdown could bring a situation that could make police, fire, and other public services unavailable. If this were to happen, it would be in every law-abiding American's best interest to own a firearm. Still, there are those who insist that I am wrong. They believe that if you own a firearm, you could be a criminal.
You're more than 4 times as likely to die in a fire-related accident as by a gun accident. Firearms have the lowest rate of accidental deaths per 100,000 of the accidental deaths tracked by the National Safety Council. But that hasn't stopped efforts to impose tighter restrictions on gun ownership. In New Jersey, there's legislation pending to limit gun owners to 1 gun purchase per 30 days. The National Rifle Association says legislation in New York would outlaw firearms based on what they look like and how they are assembled with no testing procedures spelled out.
Gun control legislation has never been shown to do anything to dissuade criminals from getting guns or to make it difficult for them.
If someone wants to commit a crime with a gun, they don't have to go through legal channels, as legitimate gun owners and collectors do. The state bill that has the most attention at the moment is in Illinois. That bill would require a gun owner to carry at least $1 million in liability insurance. In addition to legislation at the state level, there is also legislation pending in Congress.
The one that has everybody's attention at the moment is H.R. 45. That's currently in committee. Gun owners are alarmed at this bill because it would require every gun they own to be registered and every registration to be renewed every 5 years. The way the gun owners see it, opponents to gun ownership and Second Amendment rights simply want to strip away that right by simply making it too expensive and too bureaucratic to own guns.
In order to obtain a firearm license under this bill, an individual would have to submit an application with 1. A current passport-size photograph. 2. Name, address, and place of birth. 3. A fingerprint. 4. A statement that the applicant is not prohibited from obtaining a firearm. 5. A certification that the applicant would keep firearms away from persons under 18. 6. A written firearms test. 7. The application will be sent to the U.S. Attorney General, and other requirements. Failure to comply with these requirements would be considered a felony. You could go to prison. Once you are convicted, you can no longer legally obtain a gun, thus leaving only criminals and cops having the guns. God help us if that ever happens.